lot of things that we need to clean up right now, but there are a lot of good things out there too. But the mistakes we made helped hide that. Part of that was them playing really hard. Part of that was us not playing well enough. And but all that being said, there were some good things off there, and that's what we're going to have to build off of and try to clean up the mistakes. We're just happy to get the win.
What did Jake show you there in the fourth quarter when he was able to bounce back from throwing that interception and lead you guys down the field?
Yeah, it was a real tough sequence for us. We give up a touchdown, and then right on the next possession, give up the touchdown the other way in the pick six. And that was a really tough play. But one thing about him, he's a resilient guy. He went right back to work and did a good job, and did a good job finishing the game for us.
How does it feel to snap that losing streak?
Well, we lost one last week, and that's how I'm looking at it. So we're 1-1 right now, and just happy to. It's all the best we could do today was win, and get to 1-1, and now we'll try to build from that. But we're excited about this season. But I think today's clear evidence that we still have a lot of work to do, and hopefully that work will begin tomorrow.
Are you overly concerned that it didn't come easy today? I know that's never your expectation.
Well, that's just kind of college football. I said that on Tuesday, and I told our team the same thing. And if you watch college football, it's the nature of the game. So, and we got a lot of work to do on our end. We got a lot of new players playing. So the big thing is for us to try to push forward and improve. And I thought we improved during the week, but there's some things today that didn't necessarily, in my opinion, reflect improvement. And those are the things we have to get do a better job on.
You're using a lot of young players, or several anyway. What's your level of confidence with them?
Well, it's growing. I think what you see them do in practice certainly impacts that. And then some things today. You look at Daniels coming in, and he looked like he belonged out there. Vanberg on as a receiver did some good things. He's been doing that in practice. He looked like he belonged. Desmond, got educated a little bit, but that's, as long as he'll learn, that'll be a good thing. And so some of those first-year guys, that's kind of where they're at. And then we've got some other guys that haven't played a lot, redshirt freshmen and sophomores that, Kittle made a big play today in the passing game, but also had a holding penalty. So those are the things, we got to get that to balance.
Are you hoping to get Jordan back next week for you?
I think he has a good chance. He kind of leveled off midweek. Wednesday kind of stalled out. Thursday and then Friday was doing a lot better. And I've been asked. I assume he warmed up today, so they're optimistic he'll be back Tuesday.
What about the
play of Wiley?
Mark really got it going in that second half, especially. Always, part of the running game is typically it's better in the second half, but for whatever reason, things look kind of clogged up there in that first half. But he got it going certainly, and gave us a spark, and some of our veteran guys did, just like Tanner did on the pick down there. But Mark looked like he was getting stronger as the game went on, and having LaShawn, Damon did some good things in the run game too. So we're going to need all those guys to work together. That'll help us.
How'd you feel the defense played overall? And Hitchens seemed to have another outstanding game.
Yeah, he did. He had the one bad foul, and it was an aggressive play. It was bang bang, but I think the lesson there is that unless a quarterback's making a move, and it's hard to read that when you're on the run, but when a quarterback's heading for the sideline, you got to pull back, and he knew it afterwards. But I was really pleased with the way he played last week, and I think he continues to go forward here.
Did everyone come out of this game healthy for you guys?
As far as I know, yeah, we had somebody got kicked in the lower leg in the first half, but he's fine. He finished the game, and knock on wood, hopefully everybody's going to be ready.
The maximum about teams improving the most between weeks 1 and 2, does that not apply here? Does it apply in different places?
Well, I hope it's not true today. I think there were some things we did better, but we certainly played cleaner last week. Just from mistakes, penalties, those types of things, and it's kind of like our statistics first half. Our statistics offensively were okay, but really the one that counts is points, and we didn't, couldn't show anything for what the yardage was that we had. I think penalties were involved in that. So. I thought we had a good week of preparation, but it didn't show up today, and we're going to have to keep pushing.
Do you sometimes sense that your team is getting in its own way in certain situations? They can execute?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And, even one of the late conversions there, Cavante started dancing a little bit, and I was worried we weren't going to get it there. So, yeah, that's just being smarter, knowing the situation and taking it over. But false starts, too. In the first half, we false started a couple times, and unless you're really a gifted team, it's hard to overcome those kind of miscues. Plus, it's hard to have tempo when you false starts just where holding penalties really take away from an offensive team's tempo.
What's it like seeing your quarterback route out be so successful, scrambling and making exciting plays with his feet?
I'm all in favor of it. I'm a former line coach, and anytime a quarterback can pull the ball down and make yardage, positive yardage, and be aware. I think for the most part he was pretty aware of what he was doing in that aspect. That's a good thing, because otherwise, people are just teeing off and not worried so much about containing those types of things. And so I'm all for that. And the big thing, it looked like he might have got hit once. I think it was going to our left, which looked like he could have got down a little bit earlier. So that might be a lesson he has to learn.
Did you know that he could do that in high school or in his 2+ years here?
We felt he's a pretty good athlete, but you never know until a guy's in a live situation. In high school, he did a good job pretty much in everything he did. But as far as improvising with your feet, that's something you find out when the when the real rush starts coming, because we don't let our guys get hit in practice. Maybe we should, but so far so good. He's been pretty slippery back there.
How much easier does it make it for the offensive line knowing that their quarterback can extend the play with his feet behind him?
That just helps. It helps. The pass rush has to respect that a little bit, and anytime you can convert, no matter how you're doing it, that's a good thing. But yeah, if he can pull it down, I'm all in favor of that. And again, he seems to know where he's going when he does it.
Was the offensive line having some trouble knowing where the blitz was coming against that 3-4?
It's a different set of rules, number one. In some instances, not everything, but there's some nuances, which I thought we did a pretty good job during the week on that. Yeah, and then to their credit, they did some things in the blitz that were good, and part of that, their outside guys, at least from the sideline, run and pass, it looked like they were maybe giving those guys a two-way go, which is not always, sometimes, you figure a guy's going to be containing and he'd slip underneath the run war pass block. That caused some negative yardage plays for us, or flushes. So when you have that going on, it kind of puts guys on edge a little bit and freezes them. And to their credit, they were aggressive players, those outside guys.
Are the penalties something you're seeing in practice, or are these just game
No,
things?
they had one bad last week. I'll go back and check, but I don't remember it being a factor. But the first half, again, the false starts, we had a couple of them there. I think all but one we intentionally took a delay. But outside of that, it was a mixed bag, but they all come at bad times, right down to the last one, holding penalty after it looked to me like we'd converted the first down, reached our objective there, and then, end up back in a 3rd and 5 again, which is, you're not going to win consistently doing that. We have to get that. That's concentration and just knowing the situation.
Besides the penalty situation, what strides have to be made to be competitive and victorious at Iowa State?
Well, I think we have to improve on everything, but finishing drives offensively. We've got to, moving the ball is one thing, but you got to finish drives. And then defensively, just, playing every series like it's our last. The old cliche stuff's true, but it's those are the things we have to work on. And we've got some work to do in the kicking game too. We got some things we have to clean up there.